Hello, everybody. Tonight is Sunday night, and I got busy this day. I was going to go live earlier and do some reading, but life got in the way. So, tonight I will be reading Andrew Piper, The Only Child. Uh, I think there's a picture of him. I'm not going to swear to it. Nope, there ain't. But yeah, there is. Right there. Right there's Andrew Piper. So, but I decided to go ahead and do reading sprints tonight. Like I said, I was going to do it earlier and get some Stephen King book done, but life got in the way. I did send Frosty a link to come up on panel if he wants to, but that's totally up to him. So, but we're going to get started with this, and I need to see if okay. I got 91% on my. Okay. Okay, we're going to do 45 minutes. And see if I can get into this book or not. I'm also watching the game tonight, Kansas City Chiefs against Jets, and we'll see who wins tonight. So let's get going. And there he is. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was going to do this earlier today, and crap got in my way.
I was going to ask if you were going to do it earlier because I saw you did two quick videos.
Yeah.
And while you were doing that, I was doing that Halloween neighborhood Halloween display at night, which I told everybody I was going to do, so I didn't want to disappoint everyone.
Right.
So I'm just writing down the books real quick before I start. You can start if you need to, of what I'm going to be reading for November.
Well, it won't be much.
Well, I'm 8 and 6, so that's 6 at least.
I got 6 right now.
I'm 10 and 4.
Erica's at 10 already.
Yes, I know.
That's not fair.
She only has 4 to read.
Yeah, and that ain't right.
Right now, I got my 6 books right there. But if I win tonight and tomorrow night, I'll be 8.
Well, if I win tonight, tomorrow, I'll be at 10 too. But the thing is, we both picked the same team, so she'll still be ahead, cheater.
Yeah. And she's 4, and she's 4 ahead of Flower, so. Because Flower's only got 6 so far.
Yep, she's 6 and 8.
Yep.
So I'm trying to catch up to Flower, but it's not easy.
I'm trying to catch up with anybody.
And I started looking at next week. I'm having a really difficult time with 2 teams playing next week. Really difficult.
Isn't next week, don't we have last game?
Yeah, there's only 14 games next week. Because 4 teams get the week off. Right. Plus, one of my favorite teams is playing a team that can't beat them in the regular season. So that's where I'm having a hard time.
Well, right now, Kansas City's 3-0.
Yep.
And that Dolphins game hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, the Titans and Dolphins game, that hurt me the most.
All right. So I'm kind of hoping for 2 more wins. That way, I really don't have. I can make up my own November TBR.
Yeah.
Because that'll put me at 8 because I only got 6 so far. Oh. But I did get one of the books that I started already, which was Firebite. I did get one. I did get that I need to finish up. So that's one of them.
Okay.
So
that's good. Then you got one on there you want to finish.
yeah.
Touchdown.
Yay! Kansas City's up 10-0.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't picked the ball yet.
Well, they're gonna kick the ball.
Yeah, but it probably won't go through the uprights. Even though I did go with Kansas City this week.
We know the Sissy boys playing.
Yes, that Sissy boy is playing.
You know she was gonna say that.
Yeah.
And we're good.
But the thing is, what's making him look good is Kelsey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody gives a shit about him and Taylor.
He keeps throwing it to Kelsey. He don't throw it to nobody else.
Exactly. So I went, box.
Hey, I'm getting tired of them showing her every little while.
Yeah, who cares?
Really, I can't stand Taylor Swift as a singer.
I liked her first couple albums when she first came out, back when she was doing country.
Yeah, when she first came out, now she's just a sellout big time.
Yeah. Now I don't like her music no more.
And the only thing good about Kelsey is he's from Ohio.
That is true. I heard him say it.
Yeah. Well, I am one of his one of the Kelsey boys subscribers on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel and they talk about sports and stuff. And boy, do they slam the NFL.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, I still have to write down. I'm waiting till after tomorrow night before I even think about writing those down. Because if I turn out to be 8-8, there's only one book on there I'm going to probably read besides finishing up this month's stuff.
Well, if I win the next two, I'll be 8-8, and then I can disqualify myself and just do an art project.
Well, the thing is,
just in case I get one wrong, I figured I'd write them down now.
Well, the thing is, you already passed 8-8.
Yeah, you did. You're at 8-6.
Yeah, well, I'm only doing the losers, remember? So I got 6 books I had to write down. And I got to replace them tomorrow. I replaced 2. I just got to replace the other 4. So I'm going to grab my book, and I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah. So, Eric, are you doing project or are you reading tonight? Or are you just watching the game?
I'm sorry, Yankee, but when the game's on, I can't do nothing but watch the game.
Okay.
Grab something to drink. I'll be right there.
Well, there's 51 chapters in this skinny ass book, so the chapters ain't very long, thank God. I'm just hoping the book's good. I really am.
I liked your video where you said the grade sucked.
But this is a seductive gothic thriller is what the only child is. It says a seductive gothic thriller for the modern age.
All I got to say is, how about the Vikings win today?
Yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah, they lost. I mean, they cheated.
I thought it was funny. I knew they were bound to win sooner or later.
Well, the Bears, I mean, with that game is 50-50 because both of them deserve a win here soon.
Yep.
I'll tell you the game that made me happy. The Broncos game. I'm sorry, but I knew they had to win one soon.
Oh.
And don't worry, the Vikings will get slaughtered next week when they play the Chiefs.
That's okay. I mean, but the thing is, I might have to go for the Vikings next week.
Oh, that's bad.
I knew he was going to say that.
Just for that, I'm going to look to see who the Bears play.
Let me look that up. No, the Bears have off.
No, they don't.
I believe.
No, the Browns, Chargers, Seahawks, and Buccaneers have the week off. Bears do play.
Yeah, they're probably playing the Cowboys.
They're playing Washington.
They're playing the Commanders, so you're going to have fun with that one.
Yep.
Still picking.
Hello, Colette.
Hey, Colette.
But I'm going to the most anticipated one I've been waiting for, September House.
The September House. Okay, and I'm doing The Only Child, which says a seductive gothic thriller for the modern age.
How would you like to go buy a home, live in it, find out that the walls actually bleed, and telling whatever in the house, I'm not leaving?
I would like it.
I mean, it gets to the point, it even says in the synopsis, her husband and kids leave her because they can't take the house. And she goes, no, you ain't making me leave.
Right.
And then you come to find out there's a whole big story to it, and that's what the book's about.
Nah. That sounds good, though.
I think it sounds awesome.
Right.
The thing is September House. You can survive anything.
Right. Well, this book is, it says Dr. Lily Dominic is a forensic psychiatrist working with the New York's most dangerous psychotic criminals, but nothing can prepare Lily for her newest patient. Client 46874-A is nameless. He insists that he was not born, but created more than 200 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, this one, a woman is determined to stay in her dream home even after it becomes a haunted nightmare in the compulsive, read-about, twisty, and layered debut novel. When Margaret and her husband Hal bought the large Victorian house on Hawthorne Street for sale at a surprisingly reasonable price, they couldn't believe that they finally had a home of their own. Then they discovered the hauntings. Every September, the walls drip blood, the ghosts of the former inhabitants appear, and all of them are terrified of something that lurks in the basement. Most people would flee. Margaret is not most people. After 4 years, Margaret has learned how to live with the house. It's her house, after all. But Hal can't take it anymore, and he leaves abruptly, and now he's not returning calls. And their daughter, Catherine, who knows nothing about the haunting, arrives intent on looking for her missing father. To make things worse, September has just begun, and with every attempt Margaret and Catherine make to find Hal, the hauntings grow more harrowing because there are some secrets the house needs to keep.
Right. Well, I could have read more than what I did.
Yeah.
But
it's even got this nice backing when you open it up.
Right.
That's cool.
Because if I went on, it would have said, as Lily listens to this man describe the twisted crime he's committed, she can't shake the feeling that he's come for her, especially once he reveals that he knew her mother. Lily was only 6 years old when her mother was killed in a bear attack. But Lily has never been certain of what really happened that night. Now this man may hold the answers.
Well, one, hello, Elena, and two, I wanted to let you know it is by Cassandra Orlando, and the reason I'm reading this, the book is dedicated to the good folks in the psychology department in the University of South Carolina, who encouraged me to publish something, but weren't specific as to what.
Right.
So you got another South Carolinian here.
Right. I'm gonna have to get that book.
Yeah. Debut novel, and it sounds awesome. I've heard nothing but good reviews, so hopefully I like it as much as it sounds.
Well, it sounds like me and you both have intriguing books to read.
And I'm really wondering in your book what that child or inmate or person, what they're all about. I'm curious though.
Well, it's a man, but he insists he was created like Frankenstein.
Yeah, but created from what or how?
Right. That he knew her mama.
That could be good or bad. Depends on how the mama is.
Well, the mama died. The mama got killed when she was 6 years old.
Oh, okay. So what's the mama's past though?
I don't know, but but her mom was supposed to be killed in a bear accident. A bear was supposed to attack her.
Well, stay out of the Jungle Book and she'll be okay.
So, I mean, both books sounds awesome to me. But we're going to go ahead and do 45 minutes, people. Is everybody ready? And it is 10-0, Kansas City leading.
And they're about to score again the way it looks.
And from this point on, since Erica is watching it and we're going to be reading more than we are watching, Erica would keep everybody up to date on score.
Yeah, Erica, make sure you announce it the proper way too.
What, fuck yeah isn't good enough?
No, number whatever, wearing this color from this team.
No, you have to say the Kansas City sissy boy throws it to Kelsey.
You wish.
Maybe you can say he Mahomed another touchdown.
But I did go through Kansas City, people. I did.
Yeah, and that surprised everybody.
I know. That and the 49ers this week.
And we went for the Vikings. That was a surprise. And they won.
I need to wash my mouth out with soap for you. So.
You want to wash your own mouth out with soap because you rooted for the Vikings?
Well, maybe she needs to start rooting for the Vikings and they might win.
Nope. They suck.
Because so far, whoever she roots for usually ends up winning.
So I told her to root for my team so I can win a couple more.
There you go. Well, we all went with the same teams tonight and Monday night.
So we're all pretty much there. And I'm pretty sure Kip has not won every single game so far.
Oh, no. No.
He goes, don't worry, I'm going to win every game this week. It's like, no, you're not.
No. He never has and never will.
I know I never will. I'll admit it.
Me too.
That'd be the day I win the lottery.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised to see I won 6. So now I've got 6 books on my TBR for November.
Yeah, just wait. You're going to have 2 more.
Well, if I get 2 more, then I can choose what I want to do without reading the 6.
Okay, you can only get 1 more.
I get. Well, the thing is, if I get 1 more, you guys only get 1 more.
Yeah, I know.
Now, in fact, if it's Seahawks, then everybody in the group wins.
Kansas City just scored again.
Yep.
Yeah.
17-0.
I'm not sure if it was or not, so.
Oh, there's no penalty, so it looks like they scored again.
Now, it looks like there's a yellow flag thrown. Looked like.
They're just running all over, running every which way you can.
I could have just been seeing Mahomes' socks, though.
Well, the thing is, the Jets' colors blend in with the field, so they can't even find themselves.
Yeah, it looks like a good touchdown.
It's going to be a long game.
17-0.
But the thing is, Kelsey's the one that made the touchdown again.
Yep.
Is that who made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just watched it.
They want to be the new Jerry Rice and Joe Montana.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make it. You know why? Kelsey is a tight end, not a wide receiver.
Exactly. If he was a wide receiver, maybe. But that still take a couple years.
Well, he's pretending to be a wide receiver. But he's doing good. I don't have no qualms with Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey and his brother seem like they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Problem is, his brother plays for the Eagles.
The only thing I say what's wrong with Kelsey that plays for Kansas City is his taste in women.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I mean, I don't know how much he pays her, but
How much he pays her. Maybe she's paying him to go out with her since she's much younger than he is.
what the thing is, she might be younger, but she's had more bed partners than he did. He has.
She's just playing too many tunes on her glitter guitar.
I just can't see him being a fan of her.
Yeah, I can't either.
What?
Can't see Kelsey being a fan of Taylor's.
No.
I think it's mainly just to get them to start kicking,
Well, the thing is,
their buddy's beer.
Like an
Thing is,
online dating.
last year and beginning of this year, she was an Eagles fan because she was dating one of the Eagles. Now she's a Kansas City fan because she's dating Kelsey.
So she's going from brother to brother.
Well, she wasn't going with Kelsey's brother on the
Oh,
Eagles,
okay.
His brother's way older than her.
Oh, yeah, I know.
but she was going with either the quarterback or a wide receiver. No, the kicker. That's who she was seeing was the kicker.
Because he's got a strong leg.
Yeah.
Even though I'm an Eagles fan too, I think Kelsey on the Chiefs is a better player than his brother.
Erica had a good question. How come the smallest person on every team is the kicker?
Because they can't do much else.
That's what I'm thinking. There, you got your answer.
Well, I technically didn't ask it. I was just talking with you.
But the thing is,
Okay.
there is a kicker on one of the teams. I can't remember what, that he looks like that he should be on the line instead of the kicker.
Oh, I believe it. I haven't watched all the teams yet, so.
Well, I keep watching all these games, and the kickers always look like they don't feed them or something.
Right? Well, that's because this other kicker that I'm talking about ate all the kicker food.
That's about it. Wow, the Jets have had 15 different starters in 10 seasons. That's bad.
Yeah, and it looks like the quarterback for the Pats just got kicked to the curb.
That's the one thing Erica noticed. This is the first time she saw Bill Belichick that was not happy. He showed emotion in this game.
One thing is, he never lost that bad, ever. Even when he coached the Browns, he never lost that bad.
He always looked like a grumpy old man, but today he looked like a very pissed old man.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts in his resignation.
Well, he is old enough. He can retire if he wants. He's played many seasons.
Yep.
The one that works on the crew, I think, is related to him, named Steve Belichick.
No, I don't know Steve Belichick. You said there's someone on the crew named Steve Belichick.
I'm thinking that's his son.
It's his son. Okay.
I saw them on the sidelines. They said his name next to him, and he had the headphones on and stuff.
Yeah,
like the rest.
Like you said, it's probably his son.
Yeah, I think he's like the offensive or defensive coordinator.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
He doesn't look as grumpy as his dad, though.
He ain't as old either. He hasn't gone through all the heartache.
Okay, people. Before we lose everybody out of the chat, let's get to reading. Okay. And I'm saying it because we went from 2 to 1. Okay, here we go. Timers are on.
Safety. Update: the Jets scored 2 points.
Ah.
Oh, 17-5.
Mm. I need to use the restroom and take my pills I forgot to take this morning.
Yeah.
Jets just scored a touchdown. Now it's 17-11.
Mm.
About to score the field goal, too.
Did you curse us?
Yeah, field goal. 17-12. Okay, 20-12 update. Kansas City
Okay.
got 20.
You guys ahead of me, so.
Well, the Jets tried to score a few points, so Kansas City's trying to say, hey, we're still on top.
Mm.
Already? Yeah, halftime already. That's fast. Okay, 2 minutes that I have. My fault.
I had to finish the page, sorry. It's one of those things that you just had to do. I just had to finish the page.
And 30 seconds till halftime, same score. Page 32, and everything I read in the synopsis happened in the first chapter.
Awesome. I'm on page 24.
Cool.
And I think it's the fourth chapter. They are small chapters. So, let's see.
Property's over 100 years old. 2 people have died in the house. They did reveal that information. That was over 100 years ago. And then somebody recently went crazy and committed suicide inside the house.
Yes.
Jets just missed the field goal. They hit the goalpost.
He was just short. Look at that.
You get that close and you hit the goalpost, it comes backwards.
Yeah, I got 281 more pages to go in this book.
Oh, I got a lot. Oh, shoot. I got to look it up.
Well, there's only 304 pages in the book.
Oh, I got 344.
Well, you're 40 more ahead of me.
It's a picture of Cassandra. Doctorate in clinical community psychology, specializes in work with children and adolescents in her day job. She works to improve the quality and access to mental health care for children and their families. Prior to her career in psychology, she also studied creative writing in college, has written creatively in some form when she was a child. It's only a matter of time before Carissa, an avid horror fan for much of her life, merged her understanding of the human psyche and deep love for storytelling into a piece of fiction. It's Penguin Random House, Berkeley Publishing.
And that's the book that she's reading, or you reading?
That's the one I'm reading.
Okay. But it caught my attention right off. This one did. But then again, I am big on infant forensics.
Yeah. And it did surprise me. Usually you read a synopsis and it's through the book that happens.
Right.
But everything in the synopsis hits the first chapter.
Yeah, then they ain't telling you nothing.
They ain't telling you nothing.
They're saying, wait and see. Must be Exodus the Believer.
I like how the dead birds keep crashing into the windowsill. They've even used paint and tape and everything during the month of September to get the birds to quit crashing into the windows. And it seems to only want to happen in September.
But the thing is, when she meets the guy and stuff, as she was looking at him and trying to figure out what she talks to herself a lot, and she decided that he was cute. Her inner voice said, "No, not cute, sexy." But he ain't. But he's somewhat. But he looks like someone that nobody would think was handsome or anything, according to her. So it's interesting.
Is it a good thing that she talks to herself a lot, or you're not sure yet?
Well, I know that she has problems of her own because she was there when her mom was killed.
Oh, okay. Like I'm on page 32 already, and the father's already been missing for a month, and nobody can find him. And the daughter just came over to visit. Just happens to come over only in the month of September. 4 years into all this stuff happening.
But this is starting off in October.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually reading it in the month that it's wrote in, October. Now I'm not going to say it's wrote this year, but
so how would you fast forward and get a month ahead of me?
But the thing is, I think it's the first time that I ever read a book, and right off the bat is saying that I'm reading a story that's taking place in the same month I'm living.
That doesn't happen for me that often either.
But it is good. It really is so far. Like I said, I'm only on page 24, and that means I read 23 pages. But
yeah, this is a slow read, but it's really good so far.
As you can see, the thing is, the print, even though this is a softback, the print is kind of small.
This is normal, I'd say.
See, that's bigger than mine.
Yeah, to me it seems normal, but
Now, this book, which usually when it's this size, the print's small, but this one here is normal for me.
That's good then.
The only thing is, I'm not reading this one. And I'm just wondering how bad this one's going to give me a migraine. So, then again, my glasses could be dirty.
That's why I wash them 2-3 times a
Oh,
day.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Windex works best. I don't care what eye cleaner they got. The same thing is in Windex.
Actually, I create my own, and it's a little bit of alcohol with a whole lot of water. And it's actually the same thing that they sell you for $5 in a little tiny bottle.
Oh, okay. Because up here, the eyeglass cleaner, they want $12 to $15 for the small bottle for it.
Yeah, the thing is, all it is alcohol. Like this much alcohol, and the rest of the bottle is water. And I figure I can make that a lot easier, a lot cheaper than buying it.
Yeah, you just use vodka. It's clear.
The thing is, the only bad thing about it is I got it in a spray bottle, but I can't ever remember where I put it.
Oh, talking about a spray bottle too. I was watching a video earlier.
Yeah.
They were using oil and acrylic paints to do a painting.
Right.
They said the best way to water it down, if you're not sure if you're going to paint over it or not, is use water on it. Because no matter if it's oil or acrylic, you spray it down enough, eventually it will be watercolor.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. I could see that.
And they weren't sure how to do this area, and they kept looking at it, so they kept watering it down until they were happy, and then they went over it again. So there's just tips, tricks, hints. Everybody does things different, but a lot of stuff usually sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, great thing about a painting, if you don't like it, you can always use black paint over the whole thing or white paint over the whole thing and do it all over. Or strip it off. Use paint thinner if you're really desperate.
Right.
And we are now at halftime. Still 20-12.
Yep. Oh. So I'm taking it that I'm enjoying mine and you're enjoying what you're reading.
Yeah, I'm reading this slow because I want to get like every piece of it.
And Erica's enjoying the game.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Well, until second half when Jets takes the lead.
Yeah, they almost got it there for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, that's my luck. I went with Kansas City, but my luck is this will be one of the games that Kansas City wins.
When the Jets started coming back, she thought you were cursing us, thinking, hey, the Jets are going to pull this off. But then I forgot you went for the Chiefs, too.
That's how he cursed us.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, I was going to surprise people with I figured I'd surprise them with the 49ers and the Chiefs. Because usually I don't go for either team.
I noticed every week you've been picking teams that you don't normally pick.
Well, but you don't have nothing to worry about. I'll never pick Green Bay.
Well, I'll let you in a little secret. I'll go for the Browns, Chargers, Seahawks, and Buccaneers next week because they all have the week off. And weird thing is there's 4 teams off next week, and the week after there's only 2. And then it's like 6 or 8. It's all weird.
Oh, I'm trying to get cooled off. I've just been burning up today.
Well, today it was me going outside. I got up to 92 here today.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to be that hot.
Well, my sister turned the heat on.
Already?
Yeah.
You're in the South, and she turned the heat on.
She was freezing.
Was she having cold flashes or something?
She is cold-blooded or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm hot blooded, so
I was gonna say it can't be that cold over there yet.
I mean, it got in the sixth. It got down to 67 the day that she turned it on.
Okay, that'd be the rest of the week after Tuesdays, and that's normal here. But 92 is like, oh man, I'm dying here.
Well, 67 to me is comfortable.
For me, it is too. Gets down to 50s, you open the window a little bit, you sleep perfect.
I don't have a problem with the 60s.
Thing is, I have 2 fans running. I got my window back there open, and I'm still sweating.
We have 30 fans going and the air conditioner.
Oh, it starts getting to the early 40s and 30s. Then I'm gonna think about shutting the window. But other than that, I'll be all right.
Let's see. I almost made it to the next chapter, which is chapter 5. I only had 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 pages to go before I'm on chapter 5.
I'm 2 pages into the second chapter. I don't even know how many chapters it has.
But like I said, the chapters are very short.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like you're reading faster than what you are.
Oh, these are about average. I'd say about 15, 20. Oh, first one was about 28 pages, so that was kind of long. But it's so interesting, you don't even notice it.
Right.
Wow, these are long chapters. Does have an index.
But so far, she, as far as I'm concerned, she's just as messed up as her clients. The only difference is she's not out to hurt people.
Okay.
Where her clients are all psychopaths that killed people and stuff. Now this guy here, what brought him to the institute? His crime, he walked up to a guy and said, "Breathe in," and the guy breathed in, and he ripped his ears off.
Okay.
No knife, no nothing. He just took his hands and ripped his ears right off.
Somebody's a little out there.
and she asked him, "Why did you tell him to breathe in?" He goes, "'Cause I knew by the time he exhaled, I'll be done."
Sounds like it's pretty psychologically nutty.
Well, like I said, he hasn't yet, but later on, according to the synopsis, he claims to be 200 years old, and he was created and not born. So, I think he read Frankenstein too many times.
Yeah.
But she says you can tell the strength in his hands and throughout his body. So it is good, and that's what keeping me going on it. Is I'm seeing how messed up she is because what happened when she was 6, and then I'm seeing her clients, especially this one, how messed up he is, and how she's trying to handle him because she don't treat them. She don't try to make them well. She just finds out what's going on in their head and what makes them think and do stuff.
Okay.
That's her only job, and she testifies in court if they're crazy or not. So, and the thing is, I just looked down in the middle of the page. My little brother goes, his name's Edward, but he goes by Ed. And in the middle of the page here goes Uncle Ed. And then what is weird about Ghost Ship is one of the characters in that book was named Paul. So
there you go.
And he was a scientist, not me.
A scientist.
Him and his wife both scientists that worked for Numa or Zuba or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Numa. Yeah,
Yeah.
Numa Files. That's
Yeah.
actually another Clive Cussler series I haven't read is the Numa Files.
Yeah.
And they do kind of intertwine sometimes.
Yeah. Well, that book there is book 12. And I don't read Cussler stuff in a row because really you don't have to.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, there are some, like you said, there's some books that probably, you'll probably be reading one book, go, okay, what are they talking about here? And then you realize it's in another book somewhere.
Yeah, just kind of like the Pendergast novels. He uses a lot of reoccurring characters, and if he uses enough, they'll have their own series.
Okay. Are we ready again?
Waiting for you.
Next week going to be hard choice, 49ers or Cowboys.
That's the one I was worried about because I want so bad for the 49ers to win, but the 49ers playing the Cowboys in the regular season, 99% chance the Cowboys will win.
Right.
So that's where I'm stuck.
Right. And here lately, I've been going for the Cowboys. Don't know why.
I'll be stuck on that game for a while until it really comes down to what I have to pick.
Right.
But I'll take the loss. Hey, if the 49ers win, I'll take that loss.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. And the time's ticking.
Yeah, I've heard the name. I'm not sure who it is. Touchdown Jets. 2018 now. Tie game 2020. Oh, fourth quarter just started. Same score, 20 up.
Hmm. Okay. Woo. I'm on chapter 7.
Almost on chapter 6.
And when I start, I'll be on chapter 7, page 45.
Page 58 now. Last couple chapters are dealing with how she met her husband and how they went to the church the first couple years and trying to get help for what's going on in the house.
Awesome.
And every year,
He'll go.
the year after the priest comes to try to help them out, the year after that, the stuff gets worse. And it gets worse the next year. And gets worse the next year.
Mm.
And Kansas City just scored 23-20.
Yeah. Well, I am. I got like 260 more pages to go before I'm done with the book already. But the thing is, this guy just killed her boss in front of her.
Uh-oh.
But the thing is, he put in like false teeth and snapped them in place, and they was more, pointed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually made her watch that he bit the guy right in the neck and sucked all the blood out of him.
Something's up with them. Sounds
Thing
almost vampiric.
Thing is, it sounds like earlier it sounded like, because he goes, that man was not your father. And she goes, and how would you know? And then he goes, because I am. And they're about the same age. I mean, I look at them; they look like the same age. But remember, this guy says he's been around for 200 years too.
Yeah.
And but it sounds like her mom was into something, and she had to keep changing her name.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, it's good. If you like psychological thrillers, that's exactly what I would say this is. And the thing is, I don't know how he got loose. Because he was locked up. He was locked up in the insane asylum.
Got out somehow.
So now, where I left off was him and her is in this guy's apartment. He steps over the guy and towards her, and she's thinking, okay, he wanted me to watch, so I know how he was going to kill me. But it don't seem like he's going to kill her. It's like he wanted her to watch to see how he does, see who he actually is.
Keeping around for a witness, or there's a reason.
Yeah. So it's keeping my attention. It grabbed it and it ain't letting go. And I like it when it does that. I mean, the last part, it says, time stretched like chewed gum, thinning and thinning, but never breaking. She doesn't look away. She can't. Sleep, he says. Then she steps off the cliff and she's fallen. Thing is, they're in an apartment. They ain't around the cliff. So he's kind of hypnotized her or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, if you like a psychological thriller, this is the book. If you are psychological, if you have any kind of psychological thing, I'll say don't read this. Hey, Vinny.
Yeah, I heard something about that earlier, Vinny.
Yeah, people does it. We all know it. Thing is, some of us grows up and becomes adults and stops the crap.
Just let it go.
And other people just can't let nothing go because they ain't adult enough. So your best bet is to stop listening to everybody. Stop trying to make everybody like you, because everybody ain't gonna like everybody. Okay, bud? But yeah, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Let's put it that way. That's why I haven't read it yet, because I was afraid if I read it, I wouldn't like it. So when I picked this to read this month, it's just, I'm like, oh, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. And now, since I'm reading it, I think that's why I picked it to read first.
Yeah. And hopefully the next one's just as good.
like I said, ignore them. Stop going live and griping about everybody. So you know you do that, and that is a hate stream. But you're giving them more credit than they deserve. You have to take care of yourself. And don't worry about other people. Your friend sticks with you. Other people doesn't matter. They're nobodies. No matter if you thought they was friends or not. I hope I'm making sense.
Yeah, just let them do their thing, you do yours, and just ignore other crap.
Yeah.
The best you can do.
Now, the thing is, with this book, at the back of here, it goes topics and questions for discussion.
There you go.
So it tells you what to discuss with people.
As long as you don't have to be a psychology major to answer the questions. Because that'd be too hard to answer the questions.
I mean, the thing is, I would have to ask myself these questions because nobody else can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I usually ask Paul.
What if I give you bad advice on purpose?
I know you would.
Okay, then. He said he's going back to watch his show. But yep, I am intrigued with this book already, and that's a good thing. And it sounds like you're intrigued with what you're reading.
Yeah, because now they kind of got you hooked in the first chapter, and they go back and do a lot of background as to how and why, or what's the history leading up to what's going on in the first chapter, and then eventually they're going to get it
Right.
up to now to see. But how far that takes to get up there, I don't know.
As long as they keep it interesting, that's all that counts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this character, because of what she is, every time I read her character, I picture Harlequin.
Okay, I got you.
I really do. You know, when she was the Joker's shrink.
Yep.
Oh, you watching Bigfoot? Okay. I'm watching football.
I just look at my foot and say Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's like that one thing I saw in it has Bigfoot standing around with these guys, and they're all staring at his foot. He goes, "They call me Bigfoot, not Big Feet," and he only has one foot that's big.
Oh. One of the guys on the Jets has his hair dyed green, lime green. Couple of them do.
Well, he must have. They must have watched basketball.
Problem is, they have them dyed Seahawk lime green, not Jet green.
Right.
No, when you dye your hair green, it doesn't exactly come in that shade, Paul.
I could get it that shade.
He has dark hair already, so what's the purpose of dyeing it that dark?
Yeah, when you have black hair, it's going to come out more lime green than it is dark green.
Right. But 23-20.
Maybe.
Did Mahomes just throw an interception?
There's a flag on the play. He ran to a first down, but there's a flag halfway through the play. Holding on who?
I don't know. I didn't see 74 was holding.
Oh, penalty on the Chiefs.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that's holding.
Holding 74 held back 11.
All right, 1st and 10 turned 3rd and 22 real fast.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, you have to wonder about the author of this book.
As in, they know a lot, or they're just a little crazy themselves.
Well, he's also the author of Demonologist, which won an International Thriller Writers Award and was selected for the Globe Mail's Best 100 book on Amazon 20 Best Books.
Now, I have seen his Demonologist book at the library, but I've not read it.
He is the author of 5 previous novels, including Lost Girls, which won the Author Elise Award for crime fiction, and a New York Best Notable Book of the Year, and The Killing Circle, which was the New York Best. Okay. He lives in Toronto.
Okay. I've heard the name and I've seen his books. I just haven't read any of them.
But the thing is, I think this is the first time I did read a book called, or I do have a book called Demonologist, but I don't think.
No, it's not by the same guy. The one I saw at the library was by Andrew Piper, and then Michael Lamel is the one.
That's the one I have.
Yeah, they just happen to be the same name.
I was going to say, did you have a book by that name?
Yeah, and now the other one that's still at the library, but I haven't tried it out yet.
But I heard of Lost Girls, and I've heard of The Killing Circle.
Yeah, I haven't heard of either one of those two.
I've heard of them. I just never read any of them. This is my first Andrew book. Well, I'm going to go use the restroom. So, best time for people to do stuff that they need to get done before we start reading again.
Yeah, I'm going to grab something to drink real quick. Somebody's mud outside. Probably 312.
No, that was a kid the whole way.
Oh, something like that. Another flag?
Holding number 65 on the Chiefs. Held back number 47 on the Jets.
Double penalty.
Not doing too good.
No.
You keep moving back. It should be moving forward.
Go backwards, you ain't gonna do much.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, there is a play.
All right, Jets got the ball back just when the Kansas City started doing something.
Well, they had the ball.
Oh, they did.
And then
Okay.
the Jets just got it back. but
Yeah,
holding, there's
no, they're
another play.
holding on the. Okay, 4:19
Defensive
left.
holding.
Well, Mahomes is still in on the field playing.
Yep. Now they're starting to get penalties. They even had a few of them. They almost had fisticuff fights tonight yet already.
Yeah, it was an interception. I'm watching what you guys already seen.
Well, they, the,
That's how far behind I am.
no, it's not, because there's a flag, so the Chiefs get to keep the ball.
Oh yeah, flag on the defense. So guy coach is pissed. Jets had the interception, and then it was called because of a play earlier, or it was on the line. That coach is pissed.
Well, he can't say he doesn't throw interceptions. And the referee just cheated for him.
How he was holding them.
Yeah,
Jets coach is pissed.
very upset.
Okay.
That was holding.
Okay, I'm going to get back into this book and see what's happening. But, damn.
These are going to get rained out after this big time.
Okay, I'm starting the time.
Yeah.
didn't play the match.
Let's see.
They keep taking a knee, and then there's someone flew a flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct for Jet.
Okay, game over.
Hmm.
Kansas City 23, Jets 20. Oh, game over. If you rooted for the Chiefs, you won.
Well, that's just another book on my tile for November.
Just remember, it's only one more book.
Yeah, but if I win on the last one, I don't have to read nothing. Got to be 8 versus 8.
Fine.
So, Bruce, Cherry, and Terry all went with the Jets. Everybody else went with Kansas City.
You going to join us? Okay.
Oh. Okay. That's 45 minutes up. So how's everybody doing on their stuff? Kansas City won. But it looked like the Jets was going better tonight than they did for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I thought so too. And just when Kansas City had a chance to score again, they had unsportsmanlike conduct on the Jets, so they just said, "Forget it. We'll just call it too many chances of too many fisticuffs fights." There's 3 or 4 of them at least I saw in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to page 82, and I'll be calling tonight here in a few minutes because I got to be up early doing a lot of chasing tomorrow. So.
Well, when I start back up on this, I'll be on chapter 10, page 63. I am 20% done with the book already. And I have 242 more pages to go. So, not bad. And I'm not done reading tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, if I didn't have stuff to do, I'd stay on for longer, but got to get all the bills paid and stuff.
Yeah, I just give my sister all my money and she pays everything.
That's cheating.
But it's smart.
Yeah. Some people would call it lazy. I just run out because I got to do it anyway.
The thing is, that's what happens when you have the name, everything in your own name. You have to pay the bills, even though you're using other people's money. And there's a big reason why my name ain't on this house. And that's because if I die, nobody can claim my part of it. But when she dies, her son takes over the house. Mm-hmm. But she also told him that if she dies before me, they take over the house, but I get to live there until I die. So yeah, I'm going to be getting more Andrew Piper books. Let's put it that way. I think I might have found another. I don't know if to call him a horror or a thriller author, because this here it kind of reads like both.
Okay.
Like a horror thriller. And it does say back here that, of course, they say this about any new horror writer. The National Post says Piper could be the next Stephen King.
They say that about a lot of people. Though.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think he could be better than Stephen King.
Well, the thing is, Piper's only done a few books. King has done a ton.
Right? I mean, the 3 that we know of is this one, The Demonologist, and The Damned. And I thought there was another one.
I thought there was too.
Lost Girls.
Yeah, that's it.
And then there's The Guardians. And The Killing Circle.
So there are a few.
Yep. I think what it is, no, I ain't going to swear to that either.
Is that his newest book?
This one?
Yeah.
Well, it's the newest one that ain't on this list. Uh,
How many books has Andrew Piper done? Not Andrea. Oh my gosh, I hate this thing.
According to this book, he has 7 novels and a Kiss Me, which is a bunch of short stories. Because he did The Damned, The Demonologist, The Guardians, The Killing Circle, The Wildfire Season, the Trade Mission, Lost Girls, and Kiss Me. The Damned is his first book.
It's Pyper, right?
Pyper.
Yeah, they're good. I'll look it up and then go for another Piper because there's another one with Piper.
Oh.
This one don't look like the same person.
Huh?
I was looking them up and they keep giving the one with Piper.
Oh. The publisher is Simon and Schuster.
That's the one in Stratford, Ontario.
Yeah. Well, Toronto. Hold on, let me go back here and double check. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, he lives in Toronto.
Yeah. Stratford, Ontario, Canada. Or career award. That's not what I'm looking for. They keep giving me the wrong one, so I can't find it.
Well, like I said, in this book, there's 7 books. One, it seems like short stories, so it makes 8, and then this one would be 9. And this came out in 2017.
Okay, have you heard of the Trade Mission?
Huh?
The Trade Mission?
What about it?
It says that was also done. It's a psychological terror by Andrew Piper.
Huh.
So,
But this copy here came out in 2018, but originally it was published in 2017.
okay, they said it was similar but different to The Only Child.
Okay. But yeah, this I can't believe how I'm getting into it after all this time of having it, and I'm just now getting I'm just now reading it, and I am loving what I'm reading so far. I can't believe it took me this long to get to it.
I did another one I found out called The Residents.
Okay.
And that's about gripping and terrifying horror story based on true events. The president's late son haunts the White House. Breaking the spirit of what remains of the first family and divided America beyond the residence walls.
So he's been reigning longer than we thought.
Yeah, the last couple have been more having to do with D.C. and the White House.
Oh.
Maybe not up your alley, but the other one sounded like it was.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the White House is a horror mansion nowadays. I mean, look who's in it.
Yeah, true.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, it was originally called The Trade Mission, but now they renamed the book and called it something else.
Yeah, I would suggest for you to consider trying to get his book from your library.
Yeah, I thought about it because the one Dark Descent he did,
Yeah.
the average is 5 stars. But the average is 5 stars. But I thought about giving them a shot. I just haven't gotten to them yet.
I would recommend him. I would recommend this book right here. I don't know if you're into the psychological thrillers.
Well, I tried out, except the only one our library carries is The Demonologist.
Is it?
That's the only one it carries.
Well, you see, you can read that one and then judge the other one and that one and see which one you think is better. Because you already read that one that I got, right?
Yeah. I know The Dam sounds good.
Yeah, that does.
I just looked up what it was about, and it does sound good.
I mean, the title itself sounds good to me. After knowing what is in this book, and then you come up with a story in a book called The Damned by the same author, you're like, damn, how can you top this one?
Yeah, there's one called The Oracle, but it's looks like it's only on audio. It might be out regular book now, but it said originally came out only for audiobook.
Well, when this book first came out back in 2017, he published it himself.
I said Oracle's a psychological thriller audiobook following Nate Russo, FBI psychic who helps solve abduction and homicides by touching those close to the missing persons. His unique gift comes with a terrible price. He sees their horrific moments before the victims disappear.
Yeah, but it says here, copyright 2017 by Andrew Piper Enterprises. And then it says it was published in this form by Simon & Schuster in 2018.
And they've made a second one. Everybody's asking for the third one now.
Mm.
Sounds like the type of book that would make a good TV series.
Yeah. So anybody watching, check out Andrew Piper. Pyper. Because I'm not going to say he's going to be the next Stephen King. I'm going to say that he is the next author that I am going to be looking for books from.
That's why they're asking for a part 3, because the TV series came out in 2019.
Oh.
Based on the Oracle book. Season 1 and 2 are already out.
So they want season 3, huh?
Yeah. Everybody's like begging for it.
I don't know why I haven't heard of it then. Well,
I've never heard of it.
I haven't been watching TV either. So
this one's got my curiosity. Demon in the White House.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's Piper.
Yeah. So there's two between the 2 months. I found 2 authors that I want more books from.
And maybe by the end of next month, you'll have 6 more. You got 6 books to read at least.
Now, some of them I know because one's a Stephen King, and that's a big ass one. That's 800 and some pages, which is the 4th book in the Dark Tower series that I need to read anyway.
Yeah.
And then I can't think what the other big one was. Oh, the other one is Tad Williams' Witchwood Crown.
Okay.
So there's 7. So if I went tomorrow, then I can read whatever I want in November. Because it'd be 8 and 8 for me.
Seahawks and Giants. Who'd you go for?
I went with Seahawks.
Yeah, so did I. I have a feeling the Seahawks are going to take it, though.
Everybody went with Seahawks.
So if the Giants win, I'd be really surprised. And I always put it this way. If it floats over, I'll just I don't have to take a book out and replace it. I'll just leave them the same way it is.
Yep. I mean, the only book now I might take out 2 of the books and read them in November if I win tomorrow night, and which would be the book I started already, a Spider Bite, and then the Stephen King one, which is the 4th book in a series, and then I would have to replace those 2.
Because right now I have 6 books to replace, and I can't change it because there's no way I'll be 8 and 8 because I'm already at 9.
I know, but one more win, and I got 8 and 8.
You'll make it. Is this the first time you've gotten 8?
Yes.
Next time you get 9, then you have to change it. Well, it's going to be hard getting 9 next week with only 14 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be tough.
Right.
But you can go 7-7. It still counts.
So I mean, it's going to be. Next week I might go with the if I lose books like you guys did this week. Because I honestly I didn't think I was going to get that many.
You surprised yourself on that one.
Yeah. I mean, last week I only got 4. Come on.
Well, last week you had your bad week. Today you're having a decent week, and next week will be your big week. Even though there's less games.
I might be why it's the big week.
That's how you do it. Just make sure there's less games, and you win more often.
Oh. Good.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble picking. What is it? Where is it now? It's either 1 or 2 games. It is 1 game. I have an idea who I want to pick, but until tomorrow night's game, I can't figure it out yet.
Okay.
So I'm down to only 1 I haven't picked so far for next week.
Let's see. Oh. Bears and Skins playing on Thursday night.
Yep. Another reason I haven't decided between the Giants and Dolphins is the Giants haven't played yet.
And Jaguars are staying over in England for another week because they get to play the Bills over there in England. I'm guessing it's England because it's 9:30 a.m. kickoff time on Sunday.
And they're the only team to play there twice, so should they be used to the field?
Well, it depends on which field because I don't know what fields they played on. I know today they played on Wembley.
Okay, that's what I'm curious. If they play the same field twice, they should be used to it. But if it's 2 different fields, that's a whole other story.
Right. That's going to be a hard one to guess.
Yeah, we had a couple tough ones. Majority of them we'd had a problem with, but we had a few that were, not sure about this one.
Right.
Found it really, so far I'm only looking at 1 close game. And I think that one actually be worth watching.
Yeah, which one's that?
Titans and Colts. Colts are coming out of nowhere, and you know that when the Titans play, if they want to play, they can keep the game close.
Yeah. Next week, Jets playing Broncos. And the thing is, if they played next week like they played tonight, they're going to beat the Broncos.
Well, Broncos only won because they were playing the Bears, to be honest.
I know, but Jets and Broncos is even at 1 and 3.
I am waiting for the Bears to play the Panthers or the Broncos to play. Yeah. Too bad you can't have it. Broncos, Bears, Panthers all in 1 game.
Right. And then next Monday is Packers and Raiders.
Oh, I picked that one already, but
yeah. And then, like you said, next Sunday night will be Cowboys and 49ers.
And that one, in my opinion, would be the game to watch.
That's going to be a good game.
No matter who wins, they deserve it.
Well, the one thing I can say, Cowboys are 3-1, 49ers are 4-0.
And the way the Titans and Colts are playing, that could go a toss-up.
Right. And Panthers are 0-4. And the Bears 0-4.
So they need to play each other. We need to have an absolute winner.
Okay.
Oh, just wait for that game and see who the worst team is.
You're right. I mean, Texans are doing better than they are.
Yeah.
But, okay, I'm going to close out of that. Don't need it up no more.
And this time, actually, Erica picked her picks before I did mine. Usually it's the opposite.
Well, I'm going to have to pick mine on Tuesday night like I did for this week because I won more.
Yeah, so you stick with the same routine or do you change it up again?
I'll probably be changing up. No. I mean, there's some that I'll probably keep the same, but
Yeah, a lot of them we looked at, it's like, well, it's the person that's doing really good against the person that's doing terrible. But unless it's an upset or they're used to beating them.
right. Oh, so we'll see how good I can do next week.
And always be ready for Tuesday because we got 2 games to pick on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Yep. Thursday and the early Sunday game. And
Right.
make sure I got those down first.
So I might do it tomorrow when I get up, drinking coffee, and picking my picks at that point in time.
Yeah, and since I only got 1 game to pick yet, as soon as Monday night game's over, I'll just do it sometime on Tuesday. Well, we know we got to be on yours on Tuesday, so I got to do mine before yours. So,
but we did pretty good, like according to the. Oh, where is it? Reader retreat. I mean, the NFL picks got 14 views on the reading channel.
I was really worried when I lost the first 2 games and you guys all won the first 2 and we lost the first 2. It's like, there's no way we're making a decent week, but it turned out okay.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, especially Erica, because she's going to be all-time winner and winner. She can be the week winner and all-time winner.
I'll tell Erica to have a bad week coming up so we can all catch up.
Yeah, tell her to that next week she has to pick all the ones that she gets right, and that way she'll mark them wrong. She'll do it on purpose.
But I think I'm going to let everybody go. I got to charge this up.
Yeah.
It's going to like 25% anyway. So thanks for having me on again.
Yep.
And well, if nothing else, we'll see you Tuesday morning.
Right. Or we might do more reading sprints.
And definitely I'll do what I can to be on Cherry's channel. I don't know how long I'll be on tomorrow, but I'll at least stop in and say hi and see how
Yeah, she's going to get called in tomorrow, by the way.
Don't worry, I'll replay it if I need to.
So, I don't know.
What should she do is have a prank and pretend it's your boss calling. Sorry, you couldn't have the day off. You have to be here or we'll let you go.
Well, I mean, tomorrow's her birthday, and she's supposed to have it off, and somebody is in the hospital or something. Now she's on the call.
Oh,
So,
that's not good.
Mm-mm.
Well, we hope to see everybody tomorrow. Thanks for me being here. Hopefully you get a few more people in next time or get over time you get more people watching this. But
yeah, I mean, the last couple of nights has been more people in here than usually is. So
I think part of it's a routine too. You do it long enough, you'll get more people to come in.
yeah.
You just
The
gotta
thing is, though, I'm finding it seems like it, that dash person's having a sprint. I'm gonna go and do that just to find out it's for their own readathon sprints.
Yeah, that's kind
And
of weird.
yeah, and my sprints, I'm going to always keep it to whatever book you're reading at the time.
That makes it much easier.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going out here too, but I'm going to keep reading.
I'm gonna let y'all go. It's 11:30 here, and I got to be up by about 7:30. So I'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Take care, everyone.
Thanks for coming up.
Yep.
And everybody, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night.